Hello again. I think this will be a fairly short video today. Anyway, I think it was Thursday just gone. I went to my local pub, or one of the local pubs, and had a drink, which I don't do very often. So, yeah, there was a music session. That's every week. Bunch of old guys mostly, and traditional instruments, playing a mixture of songs, and they're getting a few people to get up and sing. Under pressure, I even sang one myself. I wasn't particularly keen to do it, but virtually everyone else in the pub did, so well, I thought, why not? Anyway, this old guy, one of the the main musicians in the session, he played a song on guitar and sang. It's a fairly old song from about 50 odd years ago by a guy called Eric Bogle, and the song is The Band Played Waltzing Matilda. You may know the song. I know it from years ago, and I haven't heard it for years and years, so it really struck me, given what's going on in the world. Listening to the lyrics again, very poignant, a very, very powerful anti-war song. And it made me think about what's going on at the moment. Obviously there's the war in Ukraine, which is well advanced. That's been going on for quite some time. That's been making a lot of money for the arms manufacturers in Russia and for the arms manufacturers in America and Britain and France particularly. Sounds a bit cynical, but I am cynical when it comes to war, because the only people who actually benefit are the arms manufacturers and the politicians. I just find it quite incredible that people don't seem to realize that there's an agenda here with all these wars. And it isn't about freedom, and it isn't about protecting democracy. By and large, it's about making money for people who are already very rich. So another thing that's interesting, you've got this diversity and inclusion kind of database with all countries and all companies across the world. So, everybody in the big corporation seems to want to be top of this list for the most inclusive, including some of the arms manufacturers, the likes of Lockheed and Raytheon and Boeing. They're all clamoring to be all sort of like ultra PC, and inclusive, and painting rainbows on the side of their planes and on their missiles. I just thought that was incredibly ironic. Basically, these people sell death. That's what they do. All they do is make machines and objects that kill people. That's the sole purpose of their business, is to kill as many people as efficiently as possible. And yet they're trying to tell us that they care about people's sexuality or what color they are and all that stuff. It's utterly preposterous. These people don't care about anything. All they care about is making a bucket load of money. Because, I mean, if they had any morality, they wouldn't be designing these horrible, horrible weapons of murder and destruction. If they actually cared about humanity, they don't care at all. They just want to make money, as much money as they can. And as far as I'm concerned, they're just a bunch of heinous liars trying to pretend that they give a rat's ass about anything to do with social causes or the human condition. And now we're in a situation where there could be a major war in the Middle East. At the moment, it's sort of simmering, horrible, insidious conflict with the Palestinians being basically slowly genocided, and the Yemenis, the Lebanese, Hezbollah, and occasionally Iraqis sort of joining in. And now you have had a direct exchange between Iran and Israel. So who stands to benefit there? Obviously, The Iranians have their own arms industry, but they buy stuff probably from China and Russia. Israel is being bankrolled by America and also Britain to some extent. So they will probably be buying huge amounts of weapons off Britain and America. Of course, they're given lots of money, but they end up spending that money mostly on weaponry. And so, I mean, instead of just Ukrainians and Russians dying, now it's going to possibly be huge numbers of Israelis and Iranians. And who knows, this could drag the whole Islamic world into this conflict as well. And if we're very unfortunate, it could drag both America and Russia into this. And we would literally end up with World War III. So who benefits here? Nobody. The world will suffer enormously. Possibly millions of people will be slaughtered or maimed. And who's going to benefit? The same people, the arms manufacturers, the evil scum that spend their time and energy on designing weapons to wipe out other people. I really hope we will get past this stage in our evolution and stop trying to kill each other. It's really sad. What a waste of energy. What a waste of human resources. But I'm under no illusions about any of these companies, trying to pretend they're all woke and PC. It's a load of bollocks. They do not care. They do not care at all. All they want to do is sell as many weapons as they can and make a shed load of money. They're completely immoral. And most of the politicians involved, they don't care either. They're getting bankrolled too. They're getting backhanders. And they quite happily send half their population off to get slaughtered. They don't care about plebs. Ordinary people like us, we can go off and be cannon fodder. It doesn't matter. We're only like the scum, the plebs. We're expendable. So we shouldn't be clamouring to support any of these conflicts. In fact, the last thing the world needs is more conflict. So, when you're looking at the media, just realise how hoard out the media is. They're just basically prostitutes. They'll sell a message of death and destruction and war if it's in their interest to do so. And of course, they're getting a lot of money in advertising revenue and support from the very people who I mentioned earlier, who benefit from all this conflict. So one can only hope that common sense will prevail, or by some miracle further escalation could be avoided. Because it won't be the politicians and the politicians' sons and daughters who go off to fight. It probably won't be, the children of the CEO of Lockheed children who'll be going off to fight. It'll be just ordinary people. And they'll be going home with no legs, no arms, being dead, blinded, insane, whatever, like in the words of the song. So war is an extremely dirty and corrupt business, and I, for my part, want no part in it. And I think anybody sensible would want to turn their back on this. And I think we should have no illusions about what the real agenda is here and who benefits. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now, and I suggest you click the link and watch the video. It actually has World War I footage along with the song I mentioned by the original artist, Eric Bogman. So thanks for watching. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. I love to hear what you have to say. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.